Hello and welcome to my first Pokemon Online video. Now I've got two matches here, and the first one is about to begin. I am using a Espeon, a Sandslash, Seismitoad, Tornadus, Genesect and a Terrakion. The opponent comes in with his Ninetales. I go out with my Seismitoad because I'm expecting his Ninetales. He obviously comes out to activate Sunny Day, so that's what happens now. So his Ninetales, as you can see, comes out with his, and therefore activating Sunny Day. I love this Ninetales because it reminds me of one I've got and used for VGC. So I go for a Surf, but obviously with it being faster, it goes for a Solar Beam, which one-hit KOs my Seismitoad. I send Espeon out, but his Ninetales is faster and uses Fire Blast, but thankfully it missed. So I get my trick off, so I can give the Ninetales my Toxic Orb and receive leftovers. So I then, I protect to see what he does. He does another Fire Blast, and then he hits me with another Fire Blast, and it takes a fair amount of damage off me. I then use Psychic and do a reasonable amount back. Obviously I'm thinking, well, he's faster, I'm probably going to die here. So then he goes for another Fire Blast, which KOs me, and then my Toxic Orb, which is poisoned him, KOs the Ninetales. I send out my Tornadus now, and for a Charizard, but the Charizard, because I don't know what to do with this Charizard, so I just go for a Focus Blast. The Charizard's faster, and it Fire Blasts me, and that's a one-hit KO, and gets slightly damaged from Solar Power. I send in my Terrakion because I'm thinking, what do I even do against this Charizard? Nothing on my team, although I'm thinking this now, but I'll realise later. So I go for an Earth Power, being stupid and not realising it actually won't have any effect. So I go for an Earth Power, obviously nothing happens, and he switches to his Terrakion though, therefore it does actually do quite a nice piece of damage, but then his Terrakion goes for a close combat, and one-hit KOs my Terrakion, which kind of sucked. Now I'm thinking I'm screwed now, so I send out Sandslash and I go for a dig, and as the Terrakion goes for a close combat, I survive, and I come out and do a dig against his Charizard because he's switched. Obviously that does no damage at all, and then Charizard finishes me off with a Fire Blast. So then I send out Genesect, which I realise I should have done a long time ago, because I've got Techno Blast in an Ice form, so that would have done a nice amount of damage to Charizard. But by now, because of the part bug, Charizard is faster, and there we go. That's a KO, and that's GG. Now Battle 2, I go in with the same team, and I force the same tier now. So I switch out. I've skipped a bit here because he took ages to actually do anything with his team. There was like a 2-minute countdown he lost. So I sent out my Tornadus first because he's got a watery team, so I'm like, this could be good, I might actually win this. And he comes out with his Cloyster because I'm expecting him to set up hazards. I go for a Hurricane, and I hit him with a Flying Gem, which does 99% of damage, but he survives it with a Focus Sash, but gets confused. Comes out with a Shell Smash, and I'm thinking, oh god, this could be bad, but then it's not. He hits himself with Confusion. He sends out his Gastrodon now. I get a Hurricane off. First one misses. He gets a Scold. And then Tornadus, I use Hurricane again and do 34% damage. He hits me with another Scold and gets some leftovers back. And this is where I think I should have probably gone to my Seismitoad, but by this point I'm thinking, well, Tornadus is fairly low on health, I might as well just keep going. So I keep Hurricaning a few times, and he keeps scolding until I am KO'd, which I believe happens in the next turn. Yes, there we go. So now I go into Seismitoad, and I hit it. I go for a Grass Knot, thinking, well, should be a ×4. This should do a lot of damage. It only does 45%, which isn't enough to kill it in this round, but I know that he's probably going to go for a Scold because of my ground half, so which does a reasonable amount of damage for him. But then I go for another Grass Knot, and I outspeed his Gastrodon, and I KO his Gastrodon. So it's not looking too bad. He's currently 2 Pokemon down, and I'm 1 down, so it's not looking too bad. But then he sends out his Gyarados, and this is where things really turn sour for me, because I'm thinking, well, I've still got Seismitoad, I may have lost Tornadus, but I've got Seismitoad, so I go for an Aqua Ring, and he goes for a Dragon Dance. And then he hits me, I go for a Grass Knot, and he outspeeds me, obviously, and uses Waterfall, which does 76% damage due to his Dragon Dance and my Park Ground. I get a little bit of health back with leftovers, but it's not looking good. I'm thinking, well, he's faster now, and I'm screwed. So there goes my Seismitoad with another Waterfall. I send Espeon out, thinking I might stand a chance if I can get a trick off and poison the Gyarados. So that's what I go for. I go for a trick, but obviously Gyarados is faster and hits me with a Waterfall. And there goes Espeon, and that's a 1-hit KO. Now, Gyarados is doing damage to himself with a Life Orb, but it's not enough to actually kill it. So I go for Genesect, I pick Bug Buzz, but obviously he's also faster, and the part Steel means I think I've got a little bit of weakness to it, but either way it wouldn't matter because of the Dragon Dance. So he goes for a Waterfall, which obviously is another... well, not obviously, but on this case, is a 1-hit KO. Mainly because I don't think the defensive EVs on my Genesect are actually in existence. So now I'm thinking, well, I'm screwed. I've got Terrakion and Sandslash left. So I go with Terrakion. I just think, right, I'll do a Focus Blast. You know, I might be faster, but obviously I don't think I would be because of the Dragon Dance again. And then get 1-hit KO'd by his Gyarados using Waterfall yet again. I'm now thinking, I think it's Choice Banded, I can't remember, the one that makes it all even faster. And I'm thinking, well, I'm royally screwed, so Sandslash comes out. I just go for a dig out of pure luck, pure hope, and obviously that's a 1-hit KO from Waterfall, and that's a GG. Thanks for watching, guys, I'll see you next time.